Hi guys, and welcome back to another Transport Fever. We're on series 2 of our modded series on episode number 30. Yes, third of the way almost to 100 episodes. Which we're going to try and do 100 episodes. No, we might not. We probably will though, because we're still in Steam age. I'm going to hit play straight away. This guy's doing good. He's building up. He's about nearly half full now. So he's getting there. We're creating the demand for it. If we go all the way down here, nothing waiting. Why is there nothing waiting? Are you producing anything? You're producing something. You need to create some. Train's going to be on its way back in a minute. So yeah, we're creating the demand. The potential of this place, if we look in here, is like 1,700. Which means we need a total of 508 barrels of crude oil. So that's going to need to be double in size just to supply the demand for the couple of lines we've got going out so far. Which is kind of cool. I like that. I'm going to just do a little bit of track laying here because I kind of want to bring these out so we've got them roughly the same length, like so, all the way across, like so, and then we can have a little bit of a tidy up. Oh, it's looking good. There you go, all our 16 lines are coming out this way apparently. They may not. We may have lines going the other way, which is going to be intriguing to get them to work. Now, I have thought about it. I'm thinking what we might have to do is bring one of these lines through, maybe in the centre, flip it around up this end, and bring it back through in order to supply trains to go out that way as well. Because we need to get to these places, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cities that need to be supplied out of here, which is those 4. And I never worked this out. We're probably going to put, I don't know if we can get a truck depot in that side to deliver fuel by truck into these cities. We might be able to, but then also these will have to go off, so we'll have one going to sort of Warsaw, Minsk, and splitting off to Kiev, one going on to St. Petersburg. We need a depot somewhere to ship fuel over to like Stockholm and Helsinki and stuff. So we're going to need to think about that at some point. So it's going to be tricky, but it's doable. So the only reason I want to do this is to smooth all this off so it looks good. Just so it's a bit tidier. We can make that a lot larger actually. Wait. A bit too much I went then. Nice smooth area, which will end up being our fueling depot eventually for our diesel trains that are going to be coming in and out of here. Because we're going to try and get all diesels. We will have steam initially, but eventually we're going to have diesels coming in and out of here, not electrics. Something like that. And then obviously we'll have all our crossovers in there. And that will all link in, etc. as we go. Right, so what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to look at some of these, not those, some of these. And we've got a few trains that need replacing, so these guys here need replacing. Close that down. So let's get on to I need to work out Berlin to Warsaw. So here's Berlin. How big is our station? That's 320. So hopefully Yeah, we can do a 320 train on here, which is great. Let's have a look at what we've got then. So they are currently only 153 metres in length. Wow, well we can do better than that straight away. I think we've got high speed track here, haven't we? Yes, we have. So we can go above 75 if we needed to, but we can't at the moment because I don't think we've got a train fast enough. They can't be electric, going to have to be steam for now. Ooh, shall we? What's our fastest passenger wagon? 75. That's a fake, so that doesn't count. 75. I think 75. Oh, no, that's a fake. It doesn't count. I think 75 is the fastest we've got. So probably this one. Let's put some Flying Scotland. It's the wrong type of train for over here, though. Have we got any of these that do 62? That's sort of our backbone, isn't it? Of a lot of our... If we were to go... Turn that off and go trains only. Most of our trains which have got carriages on are those, although we did introduce the electric ones here and there. So maybe we should carry on with that theme for the moment. Although I kind of want to speed things up. I kind of want to be shifting more passengers quicker. So, do we go for 62 or 75? There's a difference of 13 miles an hour, which is unlucky for the A35 because we're going to go for the Flying Scotsman. I've decided, right, it's going to be this one, which means we need a 75 wagon, which is going to be these guys. Now, we can go to, what was it? Can't remember. Was it 320? It was 320, so let's go 320. How many is that going to give us? God knows. Loads, I suspect. There we go, that's too many. There we go, 306 metres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Loads of... Wow, that is a massive train. Okay, 14 even, because it says it there. So this is going to bump the price up, and whether or not we've got enough passengers, I think we've got enough passengers there. 59, not overly loads, and 42. It's only a short run, isn't it? Maybe we shouldn't do 14 carriages. I'm going to do 14 carriages. What's the I button? Oh, replacement. Yes, that tells us how to replace. That's cool. Right, we're going to go yes. Which one's going to update first? We'll get rid of that. We'll leave that down there. I'm keeping those open to see how well we do. That's dropped a bit. So we're going to go from 1.53 million to... Wait for it. This one's coming in. Which one's going to update first? One of them are. That one. So we've gone from 1.53 to 3 million. And what I didn't check was the profitability on the line, which was... we're looking for the Berlin to Warsaw, which we were making 600,000, so we're probably going to lose money now. Possibly. We could have made a mistake there. So this is upgrade. This is the problem the dilemmas we have. So both of those are done. We can turn that back off. That can go. We can have a look at one of them. Look at that. He can go faster. That's a nice long train. Probably too long. But to be fair, most of the cost. Wow. 280 passengers that can carry. We almost want that on the Oriental Express line. Although we can't make it as long. I'm going to throw another question in for you guys as well. We had one the other day whereby I said, do you want me to do the live stream of me doing that? Today's question is, as part of the upgrade plan, is do we rebuild these two stations in here? Because currently these aren't 320, that's 240, 80 short. And I don't know if they will even fit. This one here is the worst one, which is only 200 meters long. So do I, and let's have a quick look at this. We've got lots of stations here now, all sorts of bits and pieces. But do I go for a station like that, whereby, I don't know if you can sort of see it, we'd have to bring it over to here, so the connection would effectively be moved to here, which would then take it to there. And if we did the same for this one, curving it wrong way, we'd have to bring it to sort of there, so it'd be there, so just before that bridge. And so we're going to have a very small connection between the two. Or do we put a centralised one to feed the whole of the area? Which means we can definitely get 320. It means one less stop. So you'd kind of be linking it in sort of in the middle there, which meant it'd go further that way and that way, but we'd only have one stop, one connection in the middle, and then all the buses would have to somehow come in here, which means we'd have to bulldoze a big area here and replan it to get a station in here, which would need to be a double, and would probably affect that bridge and all sorts. But do we do that? Let me know. Because at the moment we've got the issue whereby we've got so many passengers here, and we've got the longest trains we can get on here. Are they that old? Really? Already? 29 years? They're not 29 years, are they? Is it that long ago? Wow, they'll be up for replacement soon. Well, that'd be interesting then, because if we were replacing these, which take 18, with these that take 20, okay, we will get probably about 10 more passengers on board on a train. Yeah, effectively. So we'll do 8 carriages, so you'll get an extra 2, so you'll get effectively another 16 passengers on board that train at that current length. So we need to make the trains longer. So I'm thinking about that. And obviously I'm thinking also about the upgrade coming through there, so we get the Channel Tunnel in, which we really need to do. Because of our... No, not that one. That one. Age of our London to Paris ones. We are going to do our Oslo trams though, so we're going to go over here. Let's go over and see how we're doing. It's not bad, 29 people on there. What's our... Is that now make money, by the way? Yeah, look at Hamburg Fuel, losing money. Ba-da-ba-ba. Where's our... Visible. Copenhagen to Oslo is the one. It actually makes a little bit of money. So merging that into one was good. Right, anyway, we're going to replace these. Or upgrade them, should I say. So, we're not going to have that one. Because we can have this one. Why have one that can do 25 mile an hour and carry 11 passengers when you can have one that does 37 mile an hour and carry 16? Yes. And they need to be green, apparently. On. Whoa, why are they grouped up? That's no good. You can wait. We'll follow this one. They've obviously got caught in traffic. We'll split them out a little bit. Speed it up. I thought there was a bus stop there. Why didn't it stop? Wait. Where is it? Okay, that's kind of wrong. No wonder that's been going wrong then. Okay, I don't know how that happened. I think it was going the other... No. Perhaps I thought it was going the other way and it wasn't. So it's basically been going from there all the way around to here picking up and then going all the way around to there picking up and then going all, so it's jumping a stop every time. That will make a difference. It didn't... Why didn't it stop at South Street? Where are you going? The Grove? This guy's going to the Grove. He's going to upgrade first then. Here we go. Bam! Look at that. They're going to love that. They're going to say, right, now you've fixed the route and we've got new trams, we're going to use it more. That is a real issue for me, that road. That is ridiculous. It's because it's built up there. I kind of want to fix it, but like I know it's just going to draw another road back in there at some point. Right, has it done this one? Here we go. Bam! There we go. Right, so replacement off. Done. That's now picked up 195 crude oil. Told you it wouldn't take long. Does it actually make a profit though? I bet it doesn't. I might be wrong. I might be very wrong. No, can't be down here. Crude oil, 2.2 million every year? Really? We're not even started with it yet? Wow. There we go. Long trains, long routes. That's what you want. That's what you want, people. Right. That's fabulous news. Okay, so, no, I don't want that. I want this. We kind of need to do these London trains. Right, I said I wouldn't do it, but I think I'm going to do it. I think we're going to do our 40 minutes to build a channel tunnel. £94 million to do it. It's going to be tricky. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pause, guys, and I'm going to do the channel tunnel. You heard it here first, because we need to upgrade these trains. Oh my god, what am I doing? Right. Now this is tricky. For numerous reasons. But effectively, we want to come out this way and go down into a tunnel. Which that goes into a tunnel, which is great, but the road's there. Effectively, we want to get... Right, okay. Demolition time. We're going big. Hopefully I've got enough money. Oh, that just cost 1.6 million. We're going to break everything. Everything will be broken. Everything will be rebuilt. Channel tunnel is going to be a thing, and we're going to try and do it within the hour, which means we've got 40 minutes. And it's not going to be easy. And we're going to lose all our passengers on the London to Paris line because we're going to be upgrading the... Oh, will we? We might not, actually. I might be able to get away with it. Right. I want to take you back to there. Right. This is going to be a real thing. We want to get you into a tunnel. That's great. We want that tunnel. Don't give me a jip. I'm going to have to remove our road as well for a minute. We'll take the bridge out. Why is it trying to reconnect there like that? I might have to... I might have to redo that a bit. So this is the issue we're going to have, but we are going to solve it between us. What's the earliest it can go is there. I'm going to take it upon myself that say we're going to probably rebuild this and maybe even lose the depot there. What else is in there? Oh, we've got a station in there. Okay. It will work. If it kills me, it will work. That's not going to help. Right. Let's get the terrain right first. By bringing it down like so, and we'll tidy this side up as well. I'm wondering if it wouldn't be at all best. Now, I haven't tried this. This is all like, this is an experiment as we do it. But what I'm thinking is bring our terrain so it's flat to the coast. And probably the best way of doing that would be a big road like that. In theory, this is going to work great. In practice, it's going to take a lot of work. But in theory, this is where we want our track to go. Like that, but underneath. Have I just fixed that? Have I just made the channel tunnel? Have I just... I think I just have. Okay, we might need a little bit of work this side. Hang on. We've lagged out again. Keep on getting that. It's all good. All this can go. Guys, I think we've just made our channel I made it easier than what I thought it was going to be. That was a good way of doing it. We need a bit of work. With our area down here. Like so. But I actually think that's going to work. I so want that down the end now, which obviously ain't going to fit, but it would look... Oh, actually. How close can we... Ho, ho, ho. Definitely. I don't know which line we're going to get go in there, but we're going to get one of the lines to end up there. So the intention was to leave this because I thought it was going to take a long time. The reality is it's not going to take a very long time at all. Right, what's that yellow line there? That's the UK Ring Road number 3, and after Richmond Road it's going to come down to there just because we can. And yeah, of course it's going to create a problem with too much slope. I'm not worried buildings are going to get destroyed. It's just going to look cool. We've gone past where destroying buildings is an issue. Guys, we've got a high-speed line coming up. How cool is that? Right. Okay, London Station. How long is it? It's 360. Really? Oh, well, we don't have to do that then. And that one's 320. Okay. 360 is good. I am just about to lose all these passengers on this line though, on the London to Paris. I kind of want to get as many on the train as possible first, because Waiting for a free path. Yeah, you probably will because of the fact that I haven't put any lights in. But now you've picked up. Why would 2 buildings be removed for just upgrading the speed of a line? So we lost all our passengers, but we've intentionally got a really fast route now between the two. Right, okay. London to Paris line. Oh my god. We need to effectively add in. I don't want to use the left signals, but I'm not going to. Purely because it's transitioning over to Europe. Right, that will be fine. I need to make those one way. We can hit play. The trains can go. We need a little bit of tidying up to do and our roads to go back in. Oh, this is good. Yeah, because effectively it's going to be complaining that there's no Paris to London or Paris to Rotterdam line because we've just taken the roads out. But we're going to put them back in. Just want to smooth things off a bit, and we've got an oh yeah. What have we got? Have we got a faster train? Have we got a faster train? No, we've got. I told you that tanker would come up, and we got an oil tanker. Oh, we got lots. Lot of rail bus, VGC tank. Oh, we can make some really good ones. Look, excellent. That's good because we're about to upgrade that. How do I get rid of all of that? So much there. That's cool. Right. So first off, we need the road to go under the water as well, really, don't we? We'll put you down there for the moment. We are going to upgrade you in a minute. I am going to do a bridge across there, I think. We are going to raise it up. So that we can get ships under. Because we need a road connection, this is the problem. And okay, I could again go underneath. But that's going to take a lot of work to get that underneath. So I think... I mean, will it take a lot of work? How much? I probably spent millions on that bridge. But let's just have a look, see if it will fit before we carry on too far. And let's just see if, in fact, we could possibly okay, it's actually a thing that we can do, and we are going to do. We're going to make that everything's going under the water. Oh my god, that looks terrible. We can smooth that a little bit better than that somehow. Come on, you should be able to connect in there. That's better. And then our link will effectively come round like so. And like so, and again we'll have a bit of a tidy up in a moment. Channel tunnel is real, guys. I can't believe okay, we got another. We're getting vehicles that are getting old now. Yeah, our connection's back in. Our trains are training. Do we connect that? Bit of a weird junction, but there you go. That's what it's made. That's what we're going to keep. I haven't been keeping an eye on our Istanbul train either, so I don't know what that's been taking, but we've got the Channel Tunnel, both road and rail. We've now got to try and fix this to actually work, because I've not been happy with this for a while. We've got this train station, but we're not technically using it. But I kind of want to keep it in there. But I do want to fix this, because this has been a real pain in my backside. Uh-oh, please tell me I did not. Yeah, I did. It doesn't matter, because that affected... Oh, we got some stuff come arise. That was just that. So, what I want to do is effectively get this to work right. Like that. That's how it should work. But then it makes too much curvature. Which means it's in the wrong place. And I kind of want to bring it back this way. But then it ends up wrong there. Because you can't do it. And it's like, oh, like... Trying to get this to marry up has been an absolute nightmare. So you watch, we've got that there now, and I can guarantee that won't fit. Oh, it's going to fit in there. Oh, that's good. That is good. Can we also, though, go straight there? And get one of those in there? We can. This is looking better. Now, can we do the same here? Will it do it? No, of course it won't. It is tricky, this. You've got to get it at the right angle. See, effectively that is the shortest angle we can break it at, and then this won't do it. Because that needs to be at a greater angle. And I've just taken that back too far now. Too much curvature. And again, I can't connect in to get that to go in the right place, even though it looks awful as well. So let's try it. Hang on, too much slope, that was like flat. Maybe that's the problem, is it's not flat. Let's try that. And of course that's going to go, no, you can't have that slim. Right, okay, so that's taught us, we're a little bit further on. We need to go back further than that. And let's bring it off from there. At that angle. Like that. That will then work. They're not perfect, but if it connects, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Except for that now goes across there, which we don't want. We need our signal there. I think we'll be alright with that. Still going to friggin' put it that way because it sees a shorter route. How are we going to stop it from going there? We've got things getting on 143. It's getting there. That's doing pretty good now. How am I going to get that to go over there? Well, we can use our waypoint, can't we? London. Paris. Why would you do that? That's okay, because then we can go there. Fixed it. That'll work. Right, we can finally upgrade our trains now. Right, We've got a channel tunnel! We've built it. How far are we in? We've got 15 minutes left. And this looks a lot nicer, so we're not going to get that blocking the trains. That goes in nicer. We still need to do our crossing this end, which I shall do in a minute. But it's looking great. Right, okay, so trains. This is this one. We're going to replace these. So we can go up to a length of, what was it, 320, was it? London is 360. I think it's 320 though. I think this one's 320. 320 it is. Right. We're going to get rid of you. We are going to add on. I could so do an electric train between there. Is that? Oh, look at that. 75, 78. We're not going to do it though. We're going to go steam. And we're going to go the Flying Scotsman. So this is 75. We need wagons that can do 75 effectively, which are these ones. And we need to make this 320. So again, we are going to have a look at this. We're going from 6 carriages up to 14 effectively. Wow, okay. So massive boost. Go. So these are, and we're going to go from 1.54 million. This is going to go up in price, I'll tell you. But potentially, this has got a lot of goodness. Here comes our train. We're going to go from 1.54 million running cost up to, wait for it, are you ready? One of them's going to upgrade. I don't know where the other train's gone, to be honest. I'll follow this one. 2.95 million. So effectively doubled the price again. That's alright though, I don't mind that. So he's at Paris. I want upgrade. I want to see you upgrade. Look at that! Can turn that off, can close that down. We're on normal speed. We're going to have a ride along. Why? Because we can. This is where the frames per second really struggles. Where that barriers are going down. Look at that. Buildings going up in the distance there. It says we like your new complex. We've got double slip tracks in on the left there, which looks good. This is coming down. We've got building progress. We're not going to. We probably won't get to 75, but we'll have a go. Well, I don't know though. No, we probably won't. It's not a straight enough route. There goes the steam train, the Oriental Express in the distance. We're coming down. Just got to stop for customs now. Oh, apparently we don't. We're going to stop. There you go. This was an actual thing. The Channel Tunnel is as old as steam trains. It wasn't. I'm lying there. I was kind of waiting to get like electric trains on it, but we could have put electric on it now, but I just wanted steam. So we're doing a massive 54 miles per hour out of the potential 75. So we're way short. Wow, what is this track doing? Different levels. So remember, it reset our passenger counts, unfortunately, but it did pick up 280. Wow. Right, we're going to put him up there. We're at 150 crude oil. That's good. We want more. Hamburg fuel can go over there. That's now taken 100, look. Look at that. That's going to drive passenger numbers through the roof. Here we go. They're still getting off. Still getting off. How long is our wait time as well? Let's drop that at 2 minutes. Because you don't need to be waiting long. We're the express line between the UK and Europe. 127 coming back. Or going across, and 160. That will grow. That will grow. How's our... But only 82 there. Is that our 201? Got a lot of food waiting here. Where's it all for? All sorts of places. Look at that. Bit of a mixture. We're doing good. We are doing... Oh my lord! How much stuff is there? 230. Okay, we might need a few more trucks on here. Because... yeah, we're going to need a couple more trucks. So how many trucks have we got on here? I think we've got 2 on each. We have, right, freight. These guys here. So this is going to be stone. It's going to be grey. I'm going to add another 2. Which is that one. We're then going to go construction material, yellow, buy 2 of those. That's going to go on there. I did actually look, by the way. Let me just do that as well. Note that down. Yeah, when I made the mistake recently of we got loads of old ships and stuff by the looks of it, we'll sort those out. When I did the mistake of saying instead of going the trucks on the Dortmund line up them to Dublin, there's the connection right there. So they would have driven all the way up through across the original. Look at that though. We can now send ships through there. Right, okay. We've still got old vehicles. Right, we've got the Paris to UK cargo ships. These ones. They're effectively going to be replaced like for like, I think. They're not set to anything in particular. Oh, they are set to something in particular. They're set to food. Okay, well we can do that. So replacement... I don't think... Have we got a bigger cargo ship now? We have. We can go to that one. Ooh, okay. Let's do it. So 150 food. Go. It's only got the 2 ships on there, hasn't it? So effectively, what are they going to be price-wise then? Because we are currently paying 118 grand a year. I don't think this Paris to the UK actually makes any money, so it's probably going to lose even more money. But that's okay. There we go, there's one. So about another 60 grand, effectively. No, 120. No, about 50 grand. Ish. That can go off. There we go, there's our new ship. That's a better ship going across there. These will have to be upgraded as well, I think. What are they then? They're the same. One's cargo 2, one's cargo 1. Okay, so these will be also food, I believe, currently. They're a darker blue, which is that one. No, they're the dark blue one, which is that one. And although, well, they're 34 years old, so we're going to replace them anyway, I think. So we'll say 25%. We can do the replace now feature, which is quite cool. I don't know why you would then change that unless you just want them on automatic. So we'll speed those up, get those replaced. They're coming in now. We've also got the Dublin one there by the looks of it. What's this one? Yeah. How old is he? He's quite old as well. He's older than those ones. So we'll replace all our ships on these lines. Right, that can go back to 100 and off. So they're done. How many have we got on there? 2. 2 ships. We're going to do it then. And again, they're food ships. So food like that on 25%. Just to me makes sense. We're doing them all now. Why have we got different colours? I don't know. We're not having different colours though. Here goes one. Here comes the other. Coming the other way. How fast do they go as well? 14. And the other one's quicker. I'm guessing they are. 19. A little bit quicker. 5 miles an hour, that'll do. Gives us a bit of a speed boost. So yeah, we've come away from the fuel today while that builds up. Look, 200 it's carrying up there now. I think that needs an upgrade next week. What do you guys reckon? What do we reckon? We're going to have to upgrade that tanker thing. I might even do it now. How much is it making now? It's making 5 million. That's good. We've got some good lines in here now. Paris to Spain is still losing money. I'm surprised that that is not picking up. Seems to be hovering around the 200 people mark with 4 trains on it. Maybe we should get rid of one of the trains. Let's have a look. Go to that. Can't even see it. Paris to Spain main line. It's in here somewhere. Here we go, further down, there we go. 4 minutes isn't too bad, to be fair. Just need more passengers, so we need to have a think about how we can get more passengers on that Spanish main line, because it's falling short at the moment. It's only running about half capacity and losing money because of it. Berlin to Warsaw, again, that one we upgraded, so that is now losing loads of money because we've just put too many carriages on it. the demand passenger numbers has dropped off and the price has gone right high, sky high. So our running costs went from like a couple of million up to 4 million. So it jumped up quite a significant amount, which is why we're now losing the money. Having said that though, what are they carrying? 66. You see, they're not got the passenger numbers. It's too short a run. I think we could probably sell one of those. Both of those done. Excellent. We can turn that off. Put that back on 100. Get rid of that. So we need to do a bit of housekeeping to bring these back into profit. But that's your lot for today. So we've got new ships. We've got the Channel Tunnel. It's in. It's a thing. Whether these will actually make money now as well. These will probably start losing money. We're probably going too far too quick. Possibly. I mean, we're getting the passengers in. Definitely this side. Although saying that, they've just left. 97. So maybe are we making these trains too long? If we are, we can cut back a bit. And we'll see this over the course of the next... I'll let it run for a year. If we're not making like 40, 50 million in a year after expenses, then we're doing something wrong. And we have laid in a lot this week and upgraded a lot to longer trains than that. So we've got a lot of... Oh my God, look at all that. How many trucks have I got on that line? Please tell me I've got more than one. We've got 2. Wow. Oh, hang on. There's another line this way as well. How many vehicles have we got on there? We've got 3 on that one. And it's the Lisbon one that's... Well, they're both... We might need to put more trucks on. Yes, I don't know. We shall see as time goes on. But we're doing good. We're bringing in... Have we got our... We've got a tarmac one. Have we allowed enough room for that? No, we haven't. It's going to be a major problem, which we're going to have to reroute all of this over here, out the way. It's going to be all in the wrong place. Wow. But it will go. I just want to see how big that was. I think we're going to have a problem with all of those. I mean, this one's never going to be upgraded anyway, because, like, effectively, how would you do it? It's like... I want the facility to reclaim all that land, and we can't reclaim that much. We can reclaim a tiny bit, but not that much. It would be good if we could, because you imagine that building out there. That'd be cool. Again, we're probably going to have a similar problem. This one might not be too bad actually. Yeah, that's doable. I think that's doable. And I suspect... I didn't hit apply then, did I? No. Oh, that one would go straight away. And again, we can add more lines on that one. So that may be a thing we bring in soon as well, is upgrade the airport so we get a bigger airport there, and here. Which means reworking all of that, which I kind of thought we might have to. And that way we can have a looped network maybe on those, and then just a short run across there, or maybe that to there, and then Dublin across to here maybe, and that to there. I don't know. We could split them up, do more airlines. Possibly, yeah, probably Dublin to Seville, and Seville across to Berlin would be good, because that will drive passengers into here. It gives them a need, because these people will say, hang on, if I get a train down to there, I can get to Berlin via plane. So yes, if you've liked this episode, hit the like button. Feel free... Oops, excuse me, hiccup then. Feel free to comment down below tips, ideas or questions you've got. Throw them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'll put the usual links for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Patreon all in the description of this video, but most importantly, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and share the odd video out. That's it for today, guys, so until the next time, goodbye from me for now. Bye bye.